Right, ding. There's the ding. Good evening, Angels. This is Mitch Markowitz, your co-director to Jesse's Angels. It is August 5th. This is our monthly meeting. We are here at Miss Jeanette Kopecki's beautiful home.
And Jason.
And Jason. I can't forget Jason. And we've got a group here tonight. And we are going to talk about some things that we all learned about at reunion. Is that right?
Yes.
Am I lying? Okay. And we're also going to go through Miss Laura Peterson is going to tell us, is going to explain to us, and do a little mock. She's hiding behind me. There she is. We're going to do a little, are you doing a mock, like a mock party?
I'm going to do a little mock booking game, and I'm going to talk about bookings.
All right, so there you go. She's going to talk about bookings and do a little bit of a little mock game. So, you know, Miss Peterson, take it away.
Well, I'm Laura, for those who don't know me. Okay, and instead of telling you how I book my parties, I'm going to show you. So there's actually more people here than I have cards. I never really have this many people at a home party, so I know I'm going to run out of cards as I do this game, but in the home environment, I don't ever run out of cards. So go ahead and take. How many do you usually make? I usually touch base with the, go ahead and pick a card, hold on to it, do not open it. So hold on to it, you do not want to open it, and I know Michelle knows this game quite well. Super cute. Yes. Thank you. Yes. So this is a booking game that I learned actually off a YouTube video, and I kind of made it my own. So, but how many do I do for my parties? I touch base with the host a few days ahead of time, and if they're telling me they've got like 15 people coming, I make some more. I make sure I can just take it, hold on to it. Hold on to it, do not open it.
And did you make these yourself?
I did. So it is just a blank envelope with index cards came in the package.
Don't see anything on the black screen.
Exactly enough. Okay. So what I do at my parties is I hand this out first. When everybody gathers around, can you hear me well?
I don't know. She said she can't see anything. How do you check to see? Oh, the video right there, huh? I gotta hit that little video. That was one thing we left out. Oh no, now we're calling her. No, that's Jess. Sorry, and the speaker too, right? We're gonna turn. So what's going on?
You just muted it. Go back.
No. If I hit it, it's going to mute, right?
Okay.
Sorry. A little bit of technical difficulties here, as usual. Oh, see, yeah, we're black. See that?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's why we got the wrong one. Unmute. Now we're unmuted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now where's our camera at? Here we go.
Ask if you can see.
Can you see us? Oh. No, because shouldn't we?
No, that's.
She needs a little more than.
She couldn't hear us.
You need one more chair.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there's one there.
Okay. Did you on through my account to start? Did you go through her account to start? I don't know.
Yes.
Hey, Liz, talk to her. Okay, we're experiencing, which says we're live, so, and we got 3 viewers. So, can you see us? It said, yes, babe. It says I have 3. It says I have 3 viewers. Yeah, we went through your account. It says there's 3 viewers. So how do you get the camera on there? Obviously, I could see everybody, but you can't. So maybe you have to turn your camera on your side.
You should know the doors, though, all your parties are. They're all, I always come from that way, though.
Do you have to turn? Are you going through your phone?
I go from north to west.
Maybe you have to turn your camera on through your phone. Because we have a.
Well,
I don't know. 2 viewers just dropped off. I don't know how to ask, babe. I don't know how to run this stupid thing.
But you're not there. I can see you just trying to
Did we send her an
Liz,
invitation
come here,
to
Liz.
the phone?
No, normally this is when Beth
Can you
and I
talk to,
are
how do you
actually
talk to
right.
people?
Can you see and hear? Is the sound okay?
I usually don't actually get on to like.
You know, we should really have this down by now. This is ridiculous. This is not a good thing. Every month.
Well,
we go
while
through the
we're
same thing.
waiting,
Yes,
while we're waiting, why don't we, because I know you're getting ready to.
we got
do
3 viewers now.
yours. Why don't we go around the room? Did we already introduce?
No, we didn't. Let's do that.
Let's start with you, Laura, and go all the way around and introduce
What's this
yourself
one
She can't
and
see
tell
us.
everybody
Who is this you?
who you are,
Is that us?
how long you've been with the company, if you are with the company, and
Oh, that's you. Okay.
and one thing about yourself. One thing, okay?
Okay, I'll start.
Go ahead.
I'm Laura.
You know what, babe?
I joined the last day.
I'm gonna go through my phone.
January.
I'll call you
Probably
back
because
in a
she's
second.
on the same account. That's why. Tell her to go through mine.
No, I bet you should.
What was the last name? When
That's her.
did you join?
Because we're under her.
And last
So she-
January.
on it
So
as
how do
well.
you,
Okay, so
Go-
you're a
Did you
year
get an
older
email?
than
Let
me.
me see.
Or a month older than me.
did I get an email?
Okay, yeah. A training of that. This is a little out of my comfort zone. Out of my comfort zone, but I'm flying out of that circle. Yay! Gotta start.
Is that it? What?
Hold on.
No?
Oh, and I always see
Hello?
you, because I'm always on the other end of that at home. All the way on the other side of the city.
Okay, who knows how to work this stupid thing?
You always see
And where was
me,
it
but I
posted at?
don't know you.
On the Jesse's Angels page.
This is so fucking. I can't.
I'm really scared right
You know,
now.
we should be past this by now. We should not be going through this every freaking month. You know that?
So I'm Joanne Holman, and I've been with Sensi since October of 13. Yeah, that.
Isn't it?
Ryan is here.
Right.
Isn't it an invite?
And let's see.
She didn't set up an event?
Is she logged on?
We're logged on through her
You just
account.
say for me.
She's trying to.
Here, I'm doing it right now.
I don't even know how to log on through mine. I don't like this
So
one.
nice, guys. What?
We're live. We got viewers, so
She
hey.
is a dancing queen.
I am, I'm known as the photo bomber.
Cover screen.
Yes, she is a photo bomber too.
Photo bomber, and I'm so nice, and I love to dance.
Yes,
We gotta go dancing sometime.
we gotta go dancing sometime.
Let's do it.
That's what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
right.
Awesome. Oh, thank you.
I think it's Tammy.
Yeah, but you gotta say it.
Tammy Shelton, I joined
I don't know.
Where is the
January
link at?
23rd
Liz?
this year.
I'm this year logging on right now.
Yeah, but where
Yeah,
is it?
this year. 23rd or 21st.
You're gonna put me to the test now, aren't you? I don't even remember my own anniversary, let alone that, so please. Don't do this to me, Tammy. It was in January. I'll just say that.
The email that she sent.
Something
Oh,
about me. I never thought I'd be so incensey and be more on that today.
There you go. When did she send an email?
Last night.
I got mine this morning.
I didn't get one.
And then what's one thing about, and that's the one thing about you that you didn't think you would ever sell Sensi? Okay, awesome.
This is ridiculous.
Are you having fun?
So anyway, we are recording, so I'll tell you that right now. If everybody can't see us, that's just too bad they're missing out.
Alright, let's just move on.
Yeah.
Shoot me the link.
Okay, go ahead.
Who we missing back
I joined
Sorry about the dog.
in June. Okay, June of last year when the special was going on. What else am I supposed to say?
One thing about yourself.
I have 2 really little kids.
Awesome. Everybody's taking the safe route. We want to get the juice.
What juice do you want to know?
Yeah, my
Just kidding.
husband just joined the fire department.
Hey, woo-hoo! That's awesome. Good job. All right. Next.
I can't pass the cards. Hi, my name's Heather Hughes. My husband and I, Jeremy Brody, I didn't change my last name, but.
Good for you.
We joined what was it, August 31st? No, July 31st we joined. So I'm
Just recently?
I'm a newbie.
Woo! Welcome, welcome.
I had a party last October or November.
Hello.
And Liz tried to get me to join and I just wasn't ready. And then last week, my husband lost his job and we had a little bit of money to start the business and he's like, let's do it.
Good for you.
Let's do it. I'm a little bit by myself. I am very outgoing.
Awesome. Welcome, you're in a good place.
Well, I'm on. No,
Oh,
I'm not on. It's a little bit of a delay, but I'm there.
my name is Dave. Obviously, I was last year. I'm trying to walk on it.
Woo!
Maybe you can't have
Nothing exciting, nothing cute.
I'm
married to 2 grandchildren and a grandmother to 3 beautiful grandchildren.
Oh, wow.
What is your partner in crime?
My partner and I? Yeah.
Is this a video?
She said, which one?
It's only me. I'm waiting for myself. Nobody else.
Well, good for you. Okay.
Heather Sanderson, another Heather. I joined last October, and I have a 1-year-old and a 12-year-old. Oh wow, it's a pretty big age gap.
I have the same age, yeah.
Holy.
My children.
Thanks. Yeah, I love Cincy and I'm looking forward to growing.
Awesome.
Amy Simonson, most of you know me. I joined October of 13.
Woo!
And one thing about me, some of you know, some of you may not know, but I have a left foot.
Means she drives very
Literally,
fast.
she has a lead foot.
And the one time in the corner over there that we can't really see too well.
You see James?
There she is.
Here. Yes, now.
I'm Jay, this is my wife Nicole. This is for you. We joined 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and in June, yes. And we have been pretty bad lately because we haven't been at a meeting in
That's not bad. You're here now, that's good.
6 months, maybe.
Mostly it's me. I have good days, I have bad days, and
Yeah, okay, she did one more.
so I had surgery back in September and was down for a while, which some know. And and I have to go for round 2, but it's one of those you just after the first one you're kind of like
We're all there with
yeah,
you.
yeah. You're just like I don't know if I want to do it, but I know I got to do it.
Yeah.
And I have him that's like always there. So, and I just actually was sick for a while and went to the doctors and was just now off. Took my last one today of my antibiotics. So
Woo! Good job.
yeah, so mostly it's me, but you know.
We'll go Lions.
Oh, I know. But they were
Yeah,
asked about her. So I'm Michelle Rodriguez. This is my grandma Trudy.
Hi, Trudy.
My husband and I joined May 15th this year.
Woo!
And interesting fact. It took Laura 3 times to ask me to join before I actually did it. Because I said no twice. And I thought I was bugging her.
So what made, okay, never mind. That's a training, never mind. We're just doing introductions. We'll talk later.
Oh, my turn? Yes. Hi, I'm Liz Blaschko, and I joined back October 2013. And
Woohoo!
interesting fact about me is
Fun fact?
Oh, fun fact. A fun fact. There's nothing fun about me. My daughter's like now.
Can't see her. She's off.
I think you're fun, Liz.
Yeah, we did. This was my husband. Well, there. That's a fun fact.
There we go. That's funny right there.
Okay, my turn. My name is Brittany. I joined July 29th.
Oh, I'm calling her. Check that out. Oh, no, she's gonna answer. It's gonna come right up.
I joined July
I'm sorry.
29th of this year.
All right, welcome.
I have 2 little ones at home, a 1 and a 4-year-old.
Aww.
And then outside of work and them, I don't do much. I'm not as fun as I used to be. I used to be in the club and, partying all the time.
You enjoy the concert.
I was kind of forced into that Watch Me concert, and I had to watch all those kids watch me whip and nay and we had one artist on stage I had to pull off because he brought some girl on stage and she was just nasty. And then he was cussing, and it was a kids concert, so then it pulled off the stage. But my son enjoyed it, and he's all excited about me selling Scentsy because he knows eventually it'll help me stay home every day.
There you
Awesome.
go.
Good job.
So he's super excited. That's my partner in crime, my son.
Awesome.
And then there's.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
I don't know.
You gotta say who you are.
I'm Eliana. I'm Liz's daughter. The fun one.
This is practice, Eliana. This is practice. Good. A fun fact, something fun about you.
She always brings laughter to me and a smile.
You love Scentsy.
She's like, get the camera off me.
How about my son is in love with you? That's a fun fact.
There you
That's a
go.
fun fact.
There you go.
My son's in love with all of Liz's kids. My son's in love with everybody. Hi guys, I'm Jeanette Kopecki. Sorry,
Oh, here.
hold it. There we go. Anyway, I'm in my kitchen. I'm Jeanette Kopecki. I joined in February, the end of February of 2014. And a fun fact about me is I can be shy sometimes.
Yeah, right.
So can I. So can I.
Like when all the planets align.
I can be shy too.
On a leap year.
Okay. Jay, you want to say something?
Yes, Jason.
Yes, you want to say something?
Who is that?
While he's eating?
The whole world.
Sorry, I got Zabas on my face.
That's a fun fact about Jason.
I'm
He likes
Jason.
Sabas.
I'm Jeanette's husband. I just got off of work. I'm pounding down a burrito.
How long have you been with Scentsy?
Since you've been with it.
How long is that?
I think, what, February 2014? Last, it's been about a year and a half, right?
He actually listened. Did everybody recognize that? That's good.
And what, a fun fact about me? I don't know, what's a fun fact about me?
You like Duran Duran.
There you go, that's fun. Duran's not fun.
Not really.
You're just like,
That's
okay,
more-
that's really
that's more
fun.
her era, you know.
It's more.
She's a little bit older than me, so.
Just a little, hey, just a, and I already introduced myself, so we all know who I am. We all know who I am.
I'm like early 90s and stuff, 80s.
I don't care. It's called wisdom.
Oh.
48, so.
Okay, so we figured out what the problem was. The problem was that Jess can't log on to 2 devices with one, so she's already logged on. We should have went through mine, then we could have done it through this, but oh well. Or yours, or mine, or yours. But we're gonna get back to Miss Laura Peterson. All right, back to Miss Laura Peterson and her party game.
Okay, so if you came in late, I'll kind of catch you up a bit. I handed out these to everybody, and I kind of did a disclaimer that there isn't one for everybody here tonight, but that never happens at my home parties because there's not usually 17 people at the home parties. Occasionally, I did actually at your mother-in-law's. She had a lot of people on it. I remember like the night before she was telling me how many people she was having, and I was like with my glitter glue making more to make sure I had enough to cover everybody.
Can we see one?
Yeah.
Can we see one? Can we put one up here?
Yes.
Boom, and this is what the outside of the card looks like, but who knows what's inside?
That's the fun of the game. So, this is how I book 99% of my parties is off of these envelopes. So to Does everybody have an envelope?
How are you drawing?
Yep, yep. So don't open it. Hold on to it. We're gonna get back to the envelopes later. So that's kind of how I start my parties. And then I do presentation, we smell scents, we play some more games, and I'll come back to that. But if you're not at a home party, you need to get a home party.
You know, can I stop?
Yes.
For a second? Can I get you to move over there so you're looking this way?
Yes.
Because right now we got a beautiful picture of your back. But we want to see the front of you. We want to see the front of you.
Perfect.
There you go. All right. Hey, we
So
go.
now you guys get to see her back.
Now you get to see her back. But it's a little. Or you
Could
can see
we
the-
move the computer on the table?
Sure, we can do that too. Hey,
Stand over here.
that's all right. Hey,
Okay, so
it's an apple.
do they want to see me or do they
Yeah,
want to see
We
everybody?
want to see you and everybody.
Yeah, let's turn around so she can stand right here and do it.
And plus,
Turn it around like this, and then, oh, sorry. Plug it in over here.
We have too
Sorry,
many.
technical
No, you're not gonna plug it in. Where are you gonna stand?
Have her stand over here.
I want to stand sort of near because I'm always the person on the other end of this.
Good. Now you're on this end of this. There you go.
And I know it's hard to hear.
There you go.
Whenever questions are kind of asked around, I always hear Jess so well and people sitting next to her, but it's really hard to hear everybody else. So, okay. So where was I? Okay, so this is a game I play at my home parties. But to play this game, you have to have a home party. So I started my party with a launch party, as I'm sure all of you did. And through the launch party, you invite your family and your friends. These are the people you're going to start with. These are the people you're going to reach out to and ask you to help you start in your business. So you want them, of course, your friends and family are going to buy from you, but you want them to host because they can introduce you to people that you don't know. If your little circle of clientele stops right there, it's really hard to branch out. There are other things you can do, but you want to start with your launch party with your family and friends and tell them that you'd really help it if they could help you start your business by bringing one or two people that you don't know to your launch party. And now I know a lot of you have been in Scentsy for a year, 2 years, 3 years. Well, this new catalog season, they gave us a great new starting point to relaunch your business. If you've been in a rut, if you don't have any parties on the calendar, you can relaunch your business. You can, with the new Scentsy slogan of reimagine. There's so many great new products that they're bringing us. A lot of people haven't seen many of the products. Of course, all the new buddies and all the kids products, the diffuser, so many different conversations, which they talked about so much at Reunion. It's all about conversations. So you haven't had a party in a month or two? Relaunch your business with this new catalog and reach out to your friends and family again. Ask them to bring one or two people with them and start there. Even your customers that you haven't talked to in a while, contact them again. Don't be afraid. Don't say, oh, it's been a year and I didn't contact them. Don't be afraid to reach out and contact them and to say that Scentsy has this great new fragrance delivery system, this great new catalog, this great new reimagined program, and relaunch your business in a new launch party. So now once your people are at your house and you want to get them to book a party, your friends and your family, again, ask them to book. My whole business was started by my two best friends booking a party. They actually aren't really friends with each other, kind of know each other, but not much. And they each had a party for me. And from there, it kind of just spiraled and webbed down, and the people who have joined under me, I can trace back up almost every single one of my customers, I can trace back up to this launch party and these two friends of mine who hosted a party to help me out. So this is a game we're gonna play. Everybody has their envelopes. So at the party, which is the majority of my business is home parties. I've done a few Facebook parties. I do a few orders here and there. But the home party setting is kind of where I'm the most comfortable and what I do the most. So I do play a lot of games. I'm going to kind of simplify and focus on this game because this is what relates to booking specifically. I don't know if Jess wants me to do anything else in the future on more games that I play, because I really want my parties to be fun. So
So in one party, how many games do you do?
I do 3.
Okay.
So, and this being one of them. So I start with this, and then I kind of go through the catalog a little bit, kind of hit and miss. Each catalog, it's kind of been a different format of the party based on the catalog. I really liked this last catalog because it sort of let me touch here and there and not have to go so systematically through the different warmers. So I loved this new catalog. Yes.
So do you base your games on the product that's available? Is that how you base your games, on what's available?
I do some just kind of fun games. I do like catalog scavenger hunt, where they have to shout out the answer based on questions, and you find the answers in your catalog. I do a guess the scent. I do a pass the gift. I do a points poem, which is always a big hit. I always do that one and this one, and then the third one I just kind of rotate in. Because I book all my parties off of parties, I have multiple people who have already seen my presentation. So I want to kind of mix it up a little bit.
It's Vegas, you gotta do that.
You do, yeah. And I actually keep track. I have a sheet. I'm not all high tech with it on the computer, but just handwritten sheet.
You see how high tech we are.
that I record which games we played. So it's 3 months later. This host I have tonight attended so-and-so's party 3 months ago. I can look back and see what game she played, and I'll play something different. So in the points poem, I played so much, I actually kind of did a second one, and then I just kind of merged them. And so I can go through that one a little bit if you want.
Or if you can share it on the, and then share it on the Angels page if you can.
I can. It's all handwritten all over. We can play it now. So, okay, so this would be the time I would be going over the product and explaining the scents, and I have a display, and I kind of go over the stuff. And then usually I ask for questions, and then I say, okay, would you guys like to play a game? Would you like to smell some more scents? Would you like to, host has made this wonderful food. Would you like to go eat? And kind of play it by ear on what people want. But I say, and now everybody has their envelopes, right?
Yes.
Okay, do not lose your envelopes. You're gonna want those. So hold on to them, get up, you can roam around, but don't lose your envelopes. So everybody, the idea is to keep people interested in these envelopes. They wanna know, by the end, they wanna know what's in that envelope. So I would do a game. You would win, the first game I play, you win a scent circle. The second game I play, you win a bar. And then each time, okay, so then it's, who wants to play another game? I do. Okay, everybody pull out your envelope. We're gonna play another game.
And this will be your third game.
Well, this is each time each time around, I say, okay, we're gonna play a game. Who wants to play a game? Pull out your envelope. So they keep bringing this back to their forefront of their mind, that they keep, it doesn't get buried in their
Psychological. Look at you, Laura.
Yeah.
Mind freaking them.
So, do you guys, how much time do I have? Can we
You got plenty of time.
You got
Okay, can we do the points poem, because it's really fun.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody needs something to write with and something to write on.
Hold on, I've got stuff.
And I need to pull it up.
Can you type?
You can type, yes, and you can play at home.
I'm gonna actually record it because I want to know.
I've got paper if anybody needs it, and I've got pens.
It's you.
No, it's not reading. She's gonna read it home, and then you're gonna write down the points.
Thank you.
Anybody for a pen?
Oh, I have S notes.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm getting the next one, Mitch.
I have S notes.
She's mine.
Good.
Oh, okay. Which one do you have?
Mine too.
Four.
You're gonna write down.
Just lost her thing. So
Oh.
I gotta go find
So I
it.
kind of have 3 different versions,
Right.
and they have a lot of similarities with some differences, and I usually just go on one and kind of toss in some more things if I.
You'll get it. You'll catch on real quick.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you say points home 3 times this fast?
No, I can't. Joe, you're so
So, bud.
cruel, Joe.
Do you have one more chair?
Yes, right here.
Of course.
Yes, come on
Right here. I
over.
got this big satchel over here. Oh, does he want to sit next to you?
No.
All right.
No, he's eating it.
We're gonna play a game. Do you want to play our game?
Sure.
Okay, you need something to write.
We got him
and
covered.
something
We
to
got him
write
covered.
on.
There you go, buddy.
Okay. And all the catalogs that all my guests have, they have a blank sheet of a little decorative paper in there to record all their favorites. So they already all have the blank sheet of paper. So there's not this whole handout thing. Okay, so then I say we're going to play a game and win this prize here. I'm going to read a poem and you're going to record point values based on what I say. And usually everybody says, huh, I don't understand. And then I say, it will make sense as soon as I start reading. So, I wonder who came here from afar. Give yourself 5 if you came by car.
Delightful.
And it does help if you add your points as you go. Were you on time, not a minute late, punctuality pays, so give yourself 8.
Oh yeah. What if you were early?
I played this one before.
Have you?
Uh-huh.
I found all the games I play, I found either on the Resource Center or just Googling it and kind of altered it from like baby shower games or like Tupperware party games and kind of made it Sensi related. So. Unfortunately, none of the ideas are original. I just kind of tweaked them all. All right, so if you are related to our host, score yourself 4 and neighbors can add 5 more. A necklace gives you 5 and earrings 3. Glasses are 9 more when they are on you. And add 10 points if your eyes are blue, but don't frown. Add 11 if they are brown.
Cool.
Hazel's out.
It is, it's not even on my paper. I just do that one because I always got called out on the, oh man,
Can
what
we
about
go
the brown?
over the necklace and the earrings?
Yes, and I do have, so I have necklace gives you 5, earrings 3. But since I wrote this out, I feel like editing it, and
Right.
I think glasses 9 are kind of high. I want to kind of keep them a little more even. So, this is a game I play, but I kind of wing it as I go.
That's pretty good.
And hope I remember when they ask me what I said.
Oh.
I do need to revise this and edit it, and I can do that, and I can upload it, I guess.
You're gonna post that to the page.
Yes, after I edit it. All right. Score yourself 5 if you're wearing any pink, but take away 5 if you don't have a drink.
That's huge.
Count all your buttons. Each gives you 2, but you only get 1 if they are blue.
Does that count for your first that you have?
Yeah,
What kind of buttons is that though? Is that like a shirt button or is that like a like
if
a?
it can button.
Oh.
If it can button.
And if they're blue, they're only 1, huh?
And people always want the specifics, just
Yeah.
like this. Does
Yeah.
this count? Does that count? Someone asked me if the belly button counts.
Yeah, these are engaging, so that's awesome.
Yeah. Uh-huh. See, the point is, see how you guys are all laughing and socializing?
Yeah, that's
You
what it
want
was.
your guests to have fun because they want to have their own fun at their party. So, all right, if you have something that is gold tonight, score yourself 6 because that is precious and bright. Give yourself 1 point for each letter in your first name.
Kristen does her fingers.
And now for your last name, you can do the same. Open-toe shoes are quite fine, so give yourself 5 if you're wearing that kind.
Sounds like Dr. Seuss.
Now here's a chance to score you better. Add 6 points if you're wearing any leather. In the winter, I usually say a sweater.
Oh, that's cute.
Score yourself 5 if you're wearing any red, and add 6 if you have curls on your head.
You could cut
I
them off.
straightened
What
it.
Now, girls are sweet, and on that we agree. So for each one of your daughters, you may now add 3. And someone always says that, like, oh man, I have all boys. And then you say, but when adding up points, boys are worth more. So for each one of your sons, you may now add 4.
What was your red point value?
5.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you kissed your husband or your boyfriend or your wife or your husband, or wife or your girlfriend, you may add 12. Oh, wait, let me read that one again. If you kissed your husband or your boyfriend today, add 12. But into your personal life, I must delve.
Oh, how cute.
If you kiss them both, you must subtract 20 because you're in trouble aplenty. And that usually always gets a laugh. And then there's usually someone who didn't hear, didn't get it, and then someone always explains.
You only get 4.
Either that or it gets really silent in the room.
Now here's time for the bonus. Add 20 if you think you love Scentsy the most.
Oh.
And then everybody stares at me and I say, okay, so you get a 20, you get a 20.
I just did it.
Well, I know all of you love Scentsy the most. All right, and now give yourself 50 if you'll be a VIP host.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's all there is, so total your score.
113.
If you're gonna host.
That is so cute.
And you would
For
say,
the party for her?
yeah, you would say just like whoever the host is. So you would say like Jane is doing now and she's getting for booked for having the party. And she's gonna get half price and free items because she's booked. she's
That
doing
is
this
really
party.
cute.
And remember, each one of, because I've already kind of gone through the catalog and spoke about rewards and perpetual. Remember, each one of you have the ability to give our host here a half price item at your party. And it really was pretty simple to host a party. I mean, she didn't really have to do much, just some pizza, chips, whatever, and you all got together and are having some fun. So who has a high score?
I'm the only one? Really?
I got
I
105.
didn't count.
105.
I got 113.
149.
Oh, I'm
149.
No, because I don't have a husband. That's not good. Come on, that's 20 points.
She said what?
No, yeah, but then she corrected it. If you kiss your husband and your boyfriend at the same time,
I
you're in
corrected
trouble.
only to make the sentence
Yeah,
flow
I got
better.
it. All right.
Okay, so then I say 149, congratulations, I kind of pick up the prize. Did anybody give themselves the 50-point bonus? And then,
Everybody did. That's 139.
and then it's, oh man, I'm 20 points short. Well, you want to give yourself a 50-point bonus, you could
No, I
beat
already
it.
did, and I got
So.
113. So I don't have any gold. I don't have any, you know. I only had 3 buttons, and
He
then I
doesn't
had,
have your open toe shoes.
I have no open toe shoes.
It's kind of
It's hard. Yeah, I'm telling you. My eyes are hazel, not blue or brown. I got 3 points.
It's not cold here.
I have some other lines that I do. I flip flop the sons and the daughters.
That's
I
awesome.
have open toe shoes, high heels, and others
And you
that I don't
figured that all on the fly, right?
You have your high heels on.
I have my Skechers. The Skechers that make me taller.
Okay, well, that's awesome.
So, congratulations. Here's your prize. And now, who wants to find out what's in their envelopes? Pull it out. Don't open it. Don't open it. Everybody has their envelope. Okay. So, this is what I would say. We just played 2 games where we won some low value prizes. She won a Sense Circle and she won a Scentsy bar. Inside these envelopes are high value prizes. Now remember, they've been holding on to them all night long. They've been pulling them out. They've been fanning themselves with them. They've become attached to this envelope. It's theirs. They don't want to give it back.
That's awesome.
So, okay, so I tell them that we just played the low value prize games. These envelopes all have high value prizes in them. I'll tell you that the lowest value in these envelopes is $14, which is a 3-pack of bars. The highest value in these envelopes is $35. It's a premium warmer that you get to select. And I know someone's holding that because I saw that envelope go out. So this is also not a one winner game. You each have the ability to win what is inside your envelope. So you may choose to open your envelope if you would schedule a party with me and have a qualifying party, which is only $200 in sales before taxes and shipping if applicable. And not only that, you give our host here another half-price item at your party. So the perpetual words just keep coming. And remember, this is on top of all of the wonderful host rewards that Scentsy already gives our hostesses. In fact, my last host just had $63 in credits and 3 half-price items. And you had a ton. You had a ton of rewards and credits and half price.
I think I had to add stuff on at the end because I didn't have enough on my list.
Yeah,
I tell that a lot. Yeah, that you need to spend more. Pick something else. Really? Yeah, pick something else. And so usually, well, so it works a few ways. Some people rip it open. I'll have someone who rips it open, or I'll say, no, you filled out. You gave yourself the 50-point bonus. Are you going to open your envelope?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then if you can get one person to open it, everybody else wants to see what's in their envelope.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So the reward that they get, do you use a half off? What do you use to get there?
At the party, you redeem it?
Yes. So let me show you what.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so this is what's inside.
Right. Okay.
That's what's inside.
Right.
So it says, congratulations, your prize, a 3-pack of room sprays, prize value $23. Your prize will be ordered with your qualifying party order, and then a spot for them to write their name, and then we put the party date.
Do you fork out that money yourself for that?
I did at the beginning. I don't really ever do that anymore.
Okay.
I did.
So what do you use?
So I use, if I have an outside order I can tack into a party, that kind of would.
If she has hostess rewards herself,
So you tack in a little extra, so you give yourself that room to order something.
Yes, or a lot of times, because I'm not ordering this ahead of time. This is they select their prize at their party, so it's the end of the night. A lot of people I found, they want the stuff that's right there in front of you. So it's stuff that I already have. It's not something that I need to go reorder. A lot of times it does happen that way. It is stock a lot of times. But it is, I'll have like right now I have building like an order from here, an order from here. I'm gonna put it all into one. And
so you accumulate your orders and make one party for yourself, and with your free hostess rewards, you use that to order that.
I do that too sometimes.
And the majority
You'll have
of
multiple
cards,
parties. You'll have this lady's party that's closing that you're doing right now, and then you have your own personal party that you have going that of orders like a reoccurring customers that.
And then maybe somebody doesn't have a perpetual because there's no perpetual attached to it, so you'll use that.
Yes.
Cool.
That is when someone books. Oh, go on, you want.
There's always an extra half-off item when somebody does a qualified party. No, they will get their 3 and half-off stuff from what they accumulate, but then there's always an extra one also that you could choose to either keep for yourself or give to them. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right.
If it's your party and you're hosting your own party,
just
you
wanna
pretty
make
much
sure.
have the freedom to use it however you want to use it.
Yeah.
But if it's ideally there for us to give to the host. So like she had mentioned, I'm the host. Somebody books a party from my party.
She's gonna get it.
If I go to their party, I'm gonna be able to get another half-priced item because I've booked somebody's party from my party. That's what that's for. So Scentsy has allowed us to be able to have an extra tool to book to where it doesn't come out of our pocket. They're offering that. Does that make sense?
I'll get it.
It is a little bit difficult to understand, but once you get in there and you start putting your stuff in.
We'll go over it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a little, it's harder to explain than it is to just do it when you're actually applying.
It actually took me a while to get that. I mean, I think I closed 3 parties before I realized I had that perpetual
Yeah.
available to me.
Yeah. And you don't want to lose out on that either.
Just
No,
know it's
no,
an
no,
extra.
that's a file charge only if they don't take care of it.
Most of the prizes are the bars at $14, and usually they want to pick the bars that you have here in front of you.
Because they want it, you're not.
They want it now. Yeah.
But you don't. But you don't give it to them till their
No,
party, right? You
their
don't give it
party
to them
has
the
to
night.
Right.
qualify.
So say Joanne opened this. She's winning 3 room sprays at her party, at her qualifying party. Throw in the qualifying quite a bit. And
Yeah, because we've gotten burned that way. We used to be
What's
like,
the
oh,
qualifying party? What's $200?
$200.
Yeah.
yes.
when we first started the business, we got burned that way because we'd be like, oh, if you book a party, I'll give you a plug-in or whatever, 3 bars or whatever it is. So they'll book the party and take the item and then cancel the party.
Yeah.
Now you're out
I
a
did the
warmer
same.
and a party.
People do
So-
cancel a lot. I find more
So if
they
they cancel, they don't-
reschedule versus
Yeah.
cancel.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
awesome because they don't want to lose that free item.
Right. And
That's
when
awesome.
I contact my hosts ahead of time, about 3-4 weeks ahead of time, I give them invitations to hand out. I make sure that I always tell them what they want and make sure I state it again, your qualifying party, what a qualifying party is, and that this is on top of such and such.
And you know, jumping on that, I'm sorry, Joe, I'm just gonna jump. But coaching, like she just said, she coaches her hosts. That's very, very important to do.
Yes.
You really need to
Crucial.
explain to them and help them out as much as they can because you want them to have a good party, not just for them, but not for you, but for them.
You want to explain how the host rewards work because they want to know where that level is. When that flips from 10% to 15%, that is a huge boost in rewards. And I've actually come across people that didn't realize they host a party, they get free stuff. We take that information for granted, but they don't know that. A lot of people don't know that if they've never done this before. So,
You know, something that I wanted to point out that was really important with the papers that you have. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but I get a little scatterbrained sometimes. So to be able to have something solid like this, and this is one you keep.
yes, I have a bulletin board, and these
That's
are
awesome.
all tacked up there.
That's perfect.
And I have my last party I did was online, but my last home party, there were like 5 women there, and I booked 4 parties using this, including the current host booked for January 2016.
Oh my God.
Mm.
And then what do you do with that once the party's over and they've redeemed that? That's really good for you to log with your taxes too, obviously. To be able to say,
I do,
like,
yes, so I keep that record.
in the same party.
Yes, so my party record, I have host, I have the meetings that we play, I have that circle is 3, that one is 5, food and gift was 14, 20.
So it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, now you
Yeah.
know, that's awesome. That's all I kept telling her about.
Or, let's see, what I've done before to not make this be so much out of my pocket, if somebody ordered like, nightlight and like 3 bars, I'll turn that into the 2 night lights
Yeah.
and 6 bars on the workstation.
Yes.
So that's how I'll get that. Yes.
If somebody won like 3 bars or like the room spray thing, and they opened it and they're like, hey, is there any room for negotiation? Like, do you ever-
Yes,
they wanted-
so I had,
It's not a white elephant.
somebody's
I'm like, oh, you
holding
didn't open
some
yours.
layers
Can I-
prizes in there, and actually, someone opened one not too long ago that had like bath tablets and something in there, and it said whatever the value was, and I said, okay, well, that will just be an additional such and such, because I just kind of made that up on the fly, because I wasn't expecting them to pull out bath tablets.
Yeah, I was
So-
just gonna say, like, if they say, like, if they had bath tablets and they go, I don't take baths, can I, use it for, yeah.
I kind of did it when I think someone pulled out a buddy, and they didn't really have kids, they didn't want a buddy. I think I flipped it over to like an element or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
And
Something that'd
this
be
is
cool
the
for-
same. I don't know if anyone has played the dice game, but it's kind of the same
Yeah, just
concept.
Yes, so it actually started as the dice. That's why there's numbers on them. Now it's just for tracking, but it started as the dice. But then I found I needed to, okay, you used up the 6. Now I need to make another 6 by next weekend because someone's going to roll the 6. Or everybody rolls a 7 multiple times, so
Yes.
I'll keep rolling. And then I actually came across a group of ladies who didn't want anything to do with dice. So, yeah. So I forego
Live
the
in
dice
Vegas, you
altogether.
didn't want to play with dice? Are you kidding me?
They didn't, and I also
Are you
have
kidding
a,
me?
I also
Yeah.
have a card game that they didn't want anything to do with my card game
Oh,
either.
wow.
It might be like, you know, maybe they have GA.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so,
Is it against the religion?
yeah, I believe so.
Well-
Yeah,
Are they Muslim?
no.
No, it is against their religion.
To deal with anything with gambling and so.
But they love Sensi.
Does anybody have any more questions for Laura?
Good job.
Regarding the game or
Laura.
anything like that? I want to catch up with all the sidelight stuff.
Okay, you want, these I actually think I got, I think I got them, I don't know, Target, the smaller one. The smaller ones I got at Hobby Lobby.
Which they are opening on Decatur. There's a little plug-in. Little plug-in right there. Little plug-in for Hobby Lobby.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, how was I did,
yeah, I'm gonna watch my back.
So you want these just came plain. I printed the stickers off the Avery website and these stickers as well. I just kind of formatted myself and printed
Now,
them.
do you reuse these envelopes? One set, that's it.
Sometimes, I don't know, some of you have a
If they're not
sticker
open.
on the back, like that one has been opened.
Oh, yours has been open.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
it's
that'd
mine.
be a cute idea, Laura. To
Those
put
are
this
precious.
on
You did a great
Yeah,
job
but
with
it depends on
those.
how the person.
Usually when they open the second time, it tears it, so I can't reuse it after the second time, but this one hasn't been reopened, and I did it in glitter pen and then glitter glue.
And
You
those
want
are-
them?
And they're special and cute, I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's I guess that's not my idea. Someone on, I think they were playing the dice game. I watched a YouTube video and they said to make your cards pretty. Your envelope's pretty, so that's what I tried to
looks
do.
really
nice.
Well,
Thank
all right.
you, so good. You go to the party.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Laura.
Okay,
Okay.
can I collect the
Um,
envelopes?
Does anybody,
I really wanted to open mine.
The whole kind of
Is there anything anybody would like to share? Who was not at reunion this year? You weren't at reunion, really? Yeah, I know you guys weren't. You just joined.
Aliana, why don't you share?
Everybody else, Aliana was at reunion. Would you like to share? Is there anybody who would like to share something that they've learned at reunion for those who didn't go to a class that they weren't? You know what? Was there anything at reunion that
my roots.
you'd like to plant your roots? Well, come on up here and plant your roots. No, now you don't want to be on. Well, we could hear you from back there, so I just gotta.
One of the biggest things that Orville had said during his speech was to plant your roots and to let them slowly grow versus trying to grow your
Can't see
business
you.
quickly. Let it happen over time. And for me, that was a big thing because I've been in it a year and I just feel like I haven't gone anywhere. And then when he said that, I'm like, oh, that, you know, I feel better now because I'm planting my roots slowly and I'm, you know, just slowly letting my tree grow. And I've had a lady who contacted me interested in joining it, and then she just stopped. And I've been constantly contacting her, nothing. And when he said, you know, you have to prune and cut and stuff like that, I was like, oh, well, there's my answer right there. So plant your roots, grow slowly.
All right, and that was Orville Thompson's keynote speech. That was awesome. Okay, what's up? There you go.
Oh,
Oh, there you are.
hi. Miguel and I attended the Latino part of the conference, and we were just didn't know who Edwina Lasco was. Currently, that's this one. She was top 3 in sales for the Latin community.
All right, look at Brother Lee.
See, I didn't know if that was you. So I'm like, I don't know who that is. That be me?
Okay, Joe, is there anything that you want? You look like you're going through your book right there. You're not shy.
Okay, I'm not
I like one.
Yes, I will share.
Joe, is there anything?
Yes, I will share. Let me see.
I was looking at my notes, you caught me up.
Right.
Well, I was like so totally impressed with Robin Benicasa and that adventure racer. I mean, she just like blew my mind. I thought she was just an incredible speaker, and I mean, she just hit. There was just so many times Jeanette and I actually were talking about. There's not a lot of times that her or I are very speechless, right, girl?
Yes.
And
That doesn't happen very often.
no, I mean, we like talk over each other because we can't like get a word in edgewise. But seriously, Robin Benicasa and even Sally Hogshead, I just thought they were just such awesome speakers. They just hit so many personal things for me, and I mean, especially Robin. Those of you who weren't at Reunion. She's an adventure racer, and I mean, here she's had like both hips replacement and everything, and here she is like doing hardcore paddling and racing and all these, you know,
Bike riding,
yeah,
hiking,
like
rappelling.
yeah, all these things that she's mentioning, and all Terrell, you know, rugged things, you know, like. Serious stuff, and you know, so she was very inspirational that way, and you know, she said it, and Orville said it, and you hear it over and over about it's not about the setback, it's about the comeback, and so that just really hit home for me in a lot of ways, and especially after this last qualifying season for the summer incentive, and I was really close, and I didn't make it this year. Last year I did, and so. I had that confidence built up, and then this year when I fell short, you know, it kind of like took a lot of wind out of your sails. So, but again, it's not about the setback, it's about the comeback. And I had to look back and look at all those things I did achieve in those months. And I really actually accomplished a lot of other things, even on a personal level. So I had to, you know, celebrate your achievements and don't worry about the things you don't get to complete, because the next day there's always a new day and there's always another time, and you just got to keep going forward. And so I just thought that was a really, really great thing. And there was a lot of really good, what do you call them? Breakouts, thank you. Breakouts. But I wasn't able to get into a few of them that I really wanted to. So hopefully we'll get a chance to share notes on those. So that's all I got.
All right. Outstanding. Thank you, Miss Joe. Now, I don't know if you guys were able to go to any of the breakouts that I went to. I went to the one with the Robinsons. Did anybody go to that one?
No.
It was the
Wendy and Sean.
yeah, Sean and Wendy Robinson. They did the internet, not the internet,
international.
but that was the Clemens.
The Facebook.
They did the social media one, which they're really good at, because they like live on social media.
That is awesome.
One thing that I learned, this light's right. There you go, Lucky. One thing that I learned that, I mean, I kind of touched on, but I don't know much about hashtags. Do you guys know a lot about hashtags?
Little bit, yeah.
Do you? Okay, now, when you guys took a picture at Sensi Family Reunion, what did you hashtag it?
SFR.
Okay, now who's going to see that?
Just the Sensi people.
Just the Sensi people. If you hit SFR 2015, if nobody else knows about SFR 2015, the only people that are going to see that photo are SFR 2015. What I learned from the two of them, those two are crazy. I absolutely love it. Was not only hashtag SFR 2015, but hashtag something off the wall. Las Vegas, MGM, reunion, family, party. Because whoever types in those, that's going to go right to that. And they're going to be like, what the heck is this SFR 2015? So what they were saying was, if you're going to do a hashtag on anything, make it off the wall. Now, if you do Instagram and you start the hashtag, let's say you hashtag family, they had an update where it's going to pop up of how many hits that hashtag has had.
Yeah.
Oh, they've already done that update.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's updated where if you type in family, it's going to come up like, let's say, 3 million
Yeah.
are going to see that video, that whatever, hashtag whatever. So hashtag more than once. Hashtag off the wall stuff. Hashtag crazy socks. Hashtag whatever. You know, partying with my kids. First cup of tea. I don't know. You know what I mean? So
Bald
It's-
man speaking.
There you go. Hashtag whatever. But make it out of the ordinary. Don't make it ordinary where everybody's gonna go, oh, if I hashtag it like SFR 2015, the only people that are gonna see this picture are people that know the hashtag. But if you're hashtagging off the wall stuff along with that, people are gonna start to hit up and trend and see what's going on and be like, what the hell is this? What is this? Excuse me. You know, what are all these crazy people at the MGM? Every time I type in MGM, I get thousands of pictures of people with purple hair. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, just what they were saying was just go out of the ordinary, get out of the box, you know, and just don't do your ordinary what you would think. Think of something that's like, I don't know, crazy nails. You know what I mean? Whatever. It doesn't even have to be connected. The other one that I went to was Ryan and Clement. Ryan,
Oh my gosh, they were so good.
the Clements.
International.
And we actually love them too. Their biggest thing was when you start to put stuff on Facebook, don't spam or flood Facebook with sensitive stuff. Because one, you're gonna get knocked off of Facebook. They're gonna eventually shut you down if you're just constantly slamming, you know, and spamming people, and people are gonna start complaining. They said pretty much, in what Orville had touched on also, was you have to build friendships with people before you start to throw up on them. So basically, it's build your friendships, whether it's through social media or through socializing or going out, before you just throw Scentsy up on them. You know, let them get to know you first, because people are not going to build relationships or confidence in you if they've never met you before. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to run into the random person on the street and, you know, start to talking, or they're going to ask you what you're doing. You know, you're all sensied out. They're not going to ask you what that is. And then you get into and if they initiate the Scentsy conversation, that's one thing. You know, yes, ma'am.
Can I touch on that?
Sure.
This was more directed towards building relationships abroad,
Yes,
like
abroad.
in New Zealand or Mexico or the UK. Is like don't like start blogging something and talk to somebody in that initial conversation. Make it about kind of build that relation, build that rapport, so you have that in-way or that gateway and to get into them and get to know them, and then start little by little introducing Scentsy, and then you'll find that they'll be more apt to listen to you once you build that relationship. And that's for more or less for building abroad and expanding your business, you know, in a national, or I mean in a worldwide level, international.
Well, that go. You know, you can take that both ways. It goes local also.
It goes local
mean,
also, but the
Internationally is what they were saying.
the top is international.
Yeah. So that's what I had. That's what I got. So Jeanette.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to. That's awesome. I want to be able to share a lot more about that. Do you want me to put my?
No, I stood right there and it blocked out you. There you go. Well, it blocked. No, there you go. Oh, no, right there.
Don't move.
All right.
Okay, I'm
I'll
gonna
stay
stand
right
right here.
You're gonna stay
I don't
there?
even feel like I can move my mouth. Anyway, okay. I on Benacasa, it was talked about a little bit, but I wanted to just read the notes that I have. Because there were like some key things that really just like struck me. She really struck me big time too, and I think I put it on our page a couple of times. I'm gonna cuss, but her term was badass. Like just be a badass. Just whatever you do, you know, however you're feeling, just do it. Just you know, whatever it is you do. And I love that she said that. One of the biggest things that she said was don't be afraid of failure, look forward to success and winning. So don't look behind you, look forward. Number one, courage. She was talking about courage, and she was talking about you have to know your why. And that was really, really awesome and strong for us, because how often do we talk about our why, right? We talk about it a lot. So she was talking about knowing your why, and how you find your why is when you have that gut feeling, and the gut feeling that starts when the fun stops. So she's talking about courage now. So she's talking about knowing why you're doing what you're doing, and then you have to have that courage, and that courage takes place when the fun stops. Then that's when you're going to have to start stepping up and realizing, okay, what is my why now? Step right into it and then just go for it. And that's what she kept talking about over and over again, because she was this crazy, like, sports girl stepping in. What kind of dude was that? I don't know.
I don't know, but the leeches thing was
The
hardest part.
leeches, I mean, they showed pictures, it was nasty. But anyway, and she did this stuff by choice. But, you know, for the fact that she actually was not afraid to go out and do it, when you were in reunion and you were listening to her speak, she really, I mean, and she wasn't a very animated person, really, but just for the fact that the power that she spoke in and the truth that she really spoke, it was just like, wow, you totally were living through her speaking. And it was super, super awesome. The biggest point that she brought to me that has changed me completely forever was that we all have adversities that we've been through at one point or another in our lives, okay? Maybe some of us have not, and that's okay, go through adversity to be happy in your life. But for some of us that have been through adversity, don't look back. And what I'm trying to get ahead of, look toward the future vision, and do not take your sights off of that, never look back. And then again, it's not about the setback, it's the comeback. Okay, so she was very impactful. But the one thing that I definitely wanted to share in the breakout, which I got to talk to Cammie a little bit because we went to go get dinner right before meeting tonight, is I went to Jason Harwood's Ascent Academy. Did anybody get to go to that breakout?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That was another one.
Okay, who here knows what Ascent Academy is? Who here actually does the daily Ascent Academies? Okay, and don't be afraid to not raise your hand. The whole thing with Ascent Academy is it's a tool, to kind of break it down a little bit. When you join, our company is an amazing company that give us amazing tools to be able to succeed. Okay, Ascent Academy is literally given to us as a daily task that we can do, that it's just an offering. It's not something that you have to do, but it's a suggestion, okay? It's a suggestion that sets up in your mind of, okay, maybe I want to call 3 people today and tell them about great opportunities. I mean, they're very simple. Some of them are a little more like taking you out of your comfort zone, whereas some of them are just like so super easy. You're like, oh, I can do that, no problem. But what really got me in that class was the statistics. They were doing a study for a year prior to reunion of people that actually engaged in the Ascent Academy 3 to 5 times a week versus people that didn't. And they were giving example after example after example after example of all of these people and the results that they produced, okay? One of them that really struck my mind was a person that had started off with 3 team members that they had personally sponsored, okay? Within a year's time of doing 3 to 5 days of Ascent Academy, by the end of the year, they were at 68 team members.
68?
68. So the likelihood, this is their statistic, and it gives me chills to even think about it. The statistic for somebody that does Ascent Academy 3 to 5 days a week, you're more apt to be 4 times more successful than somebody that doesn't. Okay? For somebody that does the requirements of the Ascent Academy.
What's Ascent Academy?
Ascent, ASCENT.
Okay.
And then it's Academy. Now, I'm gonna explain to you where to go to and find it, especially for people that are newer or even for people that aren't familiar.
You should be getting emails.
It's a program that helps you build yourself and your business and your team.
Yes. So once a person first joins Ascent Academy, and this is going to be something really great for you that are going to be bringing on and sponsoring team members, okay? So say, for example, you have somebody brand new that starts. You're thinking, when are they going to be able to sign up for Ascent Academy? Ascent Academy is only available the 3rd Sunday of every month. So based on when you joined, when did you join, for example?
I joined on the 29th, but when I spoke to Jessica, she says when you're a new team member, you're automatically enrolled.
You automatically are enrolled, but you're not going to see your tasks.
I got it the day.
You did?
I got it the day I signed up.
Same with me.
She
When
said
I
it's
signed up,
only
I
when
got
you
the
are
email.
already a consultant
Okay.
and you sign up,
Okay.
you won't see it until then.
Thank you. So that just clears it all right there.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
done
Well, because
with
we
me.
talked
I missed
about it
that.
when I talked to her on the phone last Sunday.
Perfect.
It was something that we discussed.
Perfect. Perfect.
Because she's like, because she was confused because I'd already had it. But she says, as a new consultant, you get it right away.
Perfect.
as if you're already a consultant and you sign up for the academy, it won't be available until,
So how long did it take you to start receiving Ascent Academy tasks?
I got them the day
That you
after, the
joined.
night after I signed up on the 29th that night. I got an email for it on the 30th.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you get, that's what I said.
So everybody heard, right? So that means when you have a new team member that joins and you sponsor a new team member, it's automatic. So that's even better, because what I was gonna say was I was gonna set you guys up for things that you can do to get people, see, Tammy?
What did I tell you?
Nothing. I know.
Check your, like, your
Okay.
email.
Yeah, it could be in
You know
your
what, I
junk.
emptied all my spam today.
Okay.
But it's on your, even though you're not getting the emails, when you log on to your workstation, there's a place for it. It's on there. You just aren't getting, you
Okay,
won't print out
so
your emails.
when you go into your workstation and you're on your homepage, the second you type your number in and your password, it takes you to a homepage.
Mhm.
In the middle of that homepage, there are words that say the tip of the day.
Right, there's a correction, I'm sorry, I don't want to jump on.
Go ahead.
I just got the text message.
Go ahead.
Got the news. New consultants are automatically opted into base camp the day after they join. If they opt out, then they can re-opt in on the third Sunday of
Gotcha.
the following month.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have third Saturday.
So you automatically are opted in, but if you opt out of it by mistake on the third Sunday of the following month, you can opt back in.
Yeah, neither
Well,
did I.
check
I
your
didn't
stuff
see the
in, check your
option to
stuff.
opt out.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
can
see
through your email, I think.
Oh, okay.
You can opt out of it
I
through your
remember
email.
If you might have clicked something by mistake and opted out without even knowing.
I've done that.
Yeah.
You know, so just check your emails and check
I logged
your
it out by
secretary.
accident. I'm like,
I don't
But
know.
back to the workstation. So when you go onto your home screen where it takes you right into your workstation, there is a little band almost in the middle of your workstation page that will say tip of the day. And it will usually give you a suggestion of what to do for that day. Now, that's immediately on your home screen.
That's
If-
not correlated with Ascent Academy, is it?
That is Ascent Academy.
That's a sentence.
That is Ascent Academy. The next place you can go to look for Ascent Academy is on your Challenges tab. So when you go to Challenges, you can it'll actually, if you scroll down, there'll be a calendar and it will be highlighted, I believe, in red, right? It'll be in red and it'll tell you what you're supposed to do for that day. If you click on that day, on that red box, it'll even ask you, did you do it or is it not for me? Okay? And by paying, do you see it now? By paying attention to that, it's actually going to help the home office to be able to monitor how we're engaging with the whole program, and they can do statistics based on that. Another really, really important thing, because we're all working to go towards Disney World, right? That's right, okay. So as we are looking at sponsoring, okay, as we're looking at sponsoring team members, I don't want anybody to leave here without realizing that that is probably the very most important tool that we all have. Because when you start establishing a team and you start gaining a lot more team members on your team, you're gonna be spread, okay? So imagine having one, and then imagine having 100. How much more do you think you're gonna be able to do with a team of 100? You're probably not gonna be able to hand feed every single person. So Sensi is such an amazing company to where we've been able to have these tools like Ascent Academy to where we can tell our new team members, hey, I want you guys to log right into Ascent Academy and I want you to get going into that. If you ever want to talk to me about it, let's sit down together and we can discuss it. But frankly, this is something where we're teaching them to run their own business, and it's actually helping us to gauge how much interaction they really want to have, right? Because if we're doing it and we're getting something from it, we're receiving something, but if they're coming to you and asking you for questions and they're not doing it, then you know exactly where you need to be with that. You know what, does that make sense? You know where you need to be helping them, like maybe helping them with training, getting them into the areas of training, okay? So Ascent Academy is really awesome, really, really important. The main thing that he talked about is, and he couldn't stress it enough, is Ascent Academy builds directors. So if you're looking to further your business and become a director with your business, do Ascent Academy. Okay, that's it.
Okay, I guess that's me, right? Does anybody have anything else? Because we're over as usual.
Wait a minute.
Okay, we're not over. Oh, we are over, but we want to keep going.
Can I
That's
can I
fine.
do this really quick, Mitch?
What are we doing? That's what I'm asking.
Can I do the checks? Or
Here's
do
the
you want to do
check.
checks?
These are the check. I don't know what the checks are.
I'm gonna show mine and then.
I mean, I know what the checks are, but I didn't get briefed. Thank you. Before I
Do
got
you
here.
mind if I do
No,
it?
go right ahead.
Okay,
Sent you the email, not me.
okay.
Maybe you should be co-director.
No, I don't know anything.
She wants to be
Okay.
director.
All right, everybody. Jess, when I very first started, and I don't know if any of you guys remember, I'm sure you do. When I very first started, one of the very first meetings that I went to, she handed out checks to everybody, and she wanted everybody to write down their goals on this check. So what we're going to do tonight is these are going to be handed out, and you're each going to either do it here or you're going to take it home and then you're going to write on there what you'd like. I would recommend that you do it here so that it's your commitment that you're doing now, and then you take it with me so that it's in writing, because if you take it home, it might get lost, you might throw it
Now,
away.
this is writing your check out to yourself.
Yes.
On a monthly
Where
income?
you want to be in a month.
Six
Yes.
months.
6 months from now.
6
So
months.
how much do you want to earn 6 months from now?
Yes.
A month
A
or
month.
per them?
A
So
month.
within
No, a
those
month.
six-
A month. Do you want to continue to learn?
Each month for 6 months.
Well, here's the thing.
Hey, do you want $600 a month? Or do you want $1,200 a month?
I'll put $1,200 a month.
There you go. In 6 months,
You wanna
you'll look back at that and see if you earn $1,200.
In 1 month or in that time?
Or in
No,
6
one
months.
Okay,
month.
go
Hold
yourself.
on. I'm going to show you what I did.
Go yourself for the $1,200.
By 6
By
months,
6
how
months.
much do you want to be making a month?
That's it.
So in December, what do you want your commission checks to be?
Do you want it to be $1,200 or do you want it to be, or do you want it to be $15,000?
Yeah.
You know, that would be nice.
But
Okay.
hey, there's only one way to get there, and that's to work and build your business.
And I'm just going to
There's only one
share.
way to get there.
I'm just going to share that when I did mine, I goaled mine for January 10th, and the goal that I had set for mine, I had achieved in 2 months. So all I'm going to say is that I
The 15
knew
grand one?
All she needs a new check.
Mine was 15.
I needed a new check. So all I'm going to say is that I remember the day that my husband was there with me, and when we both did it, I was playing it safe because I knew that I wanted to do a higher figure. But I was like, well, what do you think? What do you think? And so we came up with $600 check, okay? And I was like, wow, that'd be awesome if we could do 600. Well, I made it in 2 months. So now I need to obviously do another check, and maybe I need to put another zero on the end of that, so it's like 6,000 maybe. But it really works, you guys. I put this on my fridge, and I've kept it on there since I joined, and Jess came by one day, like a month or so ago, and I was like, look, remember this? She's like, oh my gosh, we need to do that again. So hand them out, everybody, and please participate. And then 6 months from now, we'll share. Maybe at the beginning of our meeting in January, we can talk about that means. And I just wanted to say, you guys, it's really, really, really important to share, to write your goals down.
Jeanette, move over to the left.
Oh,
So everybody
sorry.
can see.
It's
January
Who else
1st.
needs one?
So for January, or January 10th, January 10th. In your Sensi Bank,
You can try.
You
I'd
can
like
give
to
it a
see
shot, see
try.
what happens. You want to
Well,
check?
Sandy gave it to me though.
and I just wanted to share really quick, because I know Jess would say this if she were here, and I know Mitch is thinking it in his mind, but I'm gonna steal it from his mind right now, is that goals are extremely important, you guys. I cannot begin to tell you, we are embarking upon a new incentive period where we're all working towards Disney World or Nashville, okay? So if none of you know about that, or if anybody doesn't know about those incentive trips, make sure you go to your resources tab and check those out, because we are looking to go to Disney World, and you can bring as many people as you want to that. And then we're
Up to-
also
up to 6.
up to 6
up to
people,
6.
okay.
Up to 6.
You
Not
can
to 10.
pay
You can work. You can earn up to 6, and anybody else you want to bring on. I'm not sure if this is correct or not, but you can find out at a discounted rate. You can add people on, but you could earn up to 6 people to go to Disneyland. All expenses paid.
Disney World.
Disney World. I'm sorry. All expenses paid. And when
Flight, everything.
I tell you, what's that?
And how do I do this?
Oh, I
The breakdown is in your workstation, actually.
We're gonna work
We're
on
gonna
that.
go
We're
over
gonna, I'm gonna show something really quick.
But the thing is, honestly, those of you who haven't been on an incentive trip, you saw what they did with Reunion. That's only a little portion of what they do on an incentive trip, all right? An incentive trip is, when I say all expenses paid, it's all expenses paid. You know, if it's not an all-inclusive trip, they load money up onto your Sensi card to cover 2 meals. They have like either a breakfast or a dinner, so that'll leave you with one or the other that you know. If they have a dinner, then you're responsible for breakfast and lunch. But they're loading money up on your card, so it's like they're paying for it anyway. You know what I mean? So
And while we're talking about goals, the last time we had our meeting, Jess wanted me to bring this, and I brought it, but we didn't have time to talk about it. So since we're at my house,
we have time.
since we are at my house, I'm going to share this with y'all. And the question was asked, how do I do this? How do I start? First of all, it has to start here. Okay? It has to start here because everything has to start here. You have to have the desire, you have to have the passion, you have to have the vision. Then you have to start putting things into writing. You have to start putting things to where you visually can see them. Yeah, I need to put a lot more, but I've slowly started putting like Disney World pictures all over. I'm gonna
And then
start.
Photoshop yourself into a picture.
I was gonna say
Serious.
all of Jason's
Serious.
pictures. I'm gonna start. putting out.
Photoshop yourself into a picture, because then you're already
That's
there.
a great idea.
Why not?
And then I also wanted to show you guys. This is something super awesome that I love to do. This took me a year to do this. And it might look like a lot of mumbo jumbo to you guys, but this is a very, very important thing to me. I was able to accomplish this finally. It took me a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but this is called a dream board. And a dream board is really, really important to put down the things that you really, really want in life. The things that you really, really desire. The things that I'm getting ready for Nashville. Desire. Okay?
A dream board, a vision board, whatever people
Yeah.
call
What
it.
are all
Many
those
different
men
things.
on there?
That's Tony Robbins.
So anyway.
It's all Tony Robbins. All those guys. Anthony Robbins.
But I have to tell you, 3 of these things since I did this about a month and a half ago have already come to pass for me. And before they announced Sensi Reunion in Disney World, I had Disney World on mine already. So that is one thing that I've been dreaming for. So definitely, you guys, these things work. Whatever it is that you have to do, I'm not telling you to do a dream board, but anything that you can do visually to put it down is really, really important. When you're talking about goals, for example, the month of August, it's extremely important to put your goal for what you want to make for this month. Okay? Put your goal down. Break it down. What do you want? If you have your goal for $2,000, what are you going to break that down to per week? That looks like how much? 250 a week, right? Then you break that down per day. How many days are you going to work in that week? So you're going to work 5 days in that week. So then you need to sell $50 a day, because 5 times 50 is 250.
You're good. No, you're good. Keep going. 5 times 50 is 250. Yeah.
Okay, and then don't just stop there. Okay. So then you also want to break it down with how many team members do you want to introduce this to, and then keep in mind if say for example you want 10 team members on your team a month. Okay, it's not impossible. It can be done. Liz had 6 last month, right, Liz?
5.
7? Well,
5. Oh, 5 in 2 days. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
5 in 2 days.
Okay.
5 in 2 days.
So all I'm
I'll
gonna
take that back.
say-
There's one right there.
All I'm going to say
5 in 2 days.
is remember the law of
7.
averages, and we've talked about this. Batting 300. Explain batting 300, Mr. Mitch.
Batting
You know about
300. If you've gotten 3 hits 10 times, that's 300. Baseball is the only sport that allows you to have a high batting average with like the least amount of hits, right? So what am I getting at?
You're getting to the law of averages. If you talk to 10 people,
You talk to 10 people.
if you talk to 10
What am I
people,
getting at?
it's more than likely that a bunch of them are going to say no, right?
Okay, there's a challenge from Team Make It Happen from Callie and Becca. Becca Levi and Callie Clevecourt. Is everybody on Team Make It Happen?
Yes.
It's the 100 no's. Did everybody see that challenge?
Yes, we did.
Get the 100 no's and what is it, like 30
30,
yeses?
yes.
Okay, so
That's the law of
they
averages.
yes, ma'am.
Is that on Facebook?
Yes, it is.
What is it called?
It's on Team Make It Happen page.
Official.
It's
All
official
in
Team Make It
caps.
Happen. What?
I have 58 now.
Well, there you
How
go,
many
right?
yeses do you have?
one, maybe Friday.
Well, that's the thing, see? It's the numbers. But the thing is,
So
it's the fact of don't quit. No matter how hard it gets. Everything that we've learned and everybody that we've talked to and everybody that we've listened to, the bottom line was don't quit. No matter how hard it is, it's not the setbacks, it's the comebacks. The answer, it's don't quit. If you quit, then
You'll never know.
You'll never know how far you could have gotten. That's the bottom line, is don't quit. It's gonna get hard, but that's what we're all here for. I mean, believe me, I am the least person you want up here talking about this because I thought this was a bunch of bull when she first signed up. And I'm not gonna lie, she's probably gonna get mad at me right now. Phone's probably vibrating. But it's true. I thought this is her thing. It's whatever she wants to do, I'm gonna support her, I'm gonna support her, I'm gonna support her. Something in your spouse's mind and in your mind has to click. Now, why did you join?
Why did I join?
Why did you join? What clicked?
Wanted to earn money, loved Cincy products, and I thought I could sell them to people.
And you can. There's no I thought I can. I know I can, right?
I know I can.
I know I can sell them to people, right? And that's the thing. Your husband's sitting back right now saying this is her thing, but guess what?
No.
Oh, he's not? Oh,
Actually, listen real quick.
please do. Tell the story. Story sell.
We got our
Kid?
we got our kit today,
Yep.
and the door knocked, UPS guy, and I was in the bathroom painting my toenails. My husband's like, it's here, it's here. Let's see how it's in. And he opens up and he's like, there's 2 boxes. Which one is ours?
Well, here's the thing. The thing is, stories sell. All right? Stories is what sells. Tell your story. Tell when you have a party, tell that story.
So it opens up the box.
Spread the
He's like, well, which
excitement.
box is everybody's orders? Let's get them ready like Liz did. Let's package them like presents. He's like, get out that tissue paper, get out that ribbon. I want to start giving them to people and making them happy, seeing their smile on
Well,
their face.
and that's
I'm like,
it.
oh my God, wait.
Okay, so see, he's got it before a lot of guys. He's got it way before I got it.
He's
All
like,
right?
what he can do, he's like,
Yeah.
we have a doctor's office in the gym, we can post it. He's like, baby, I got this.
Well, and that's the thing. That's great because guess what? That's how you're gonna earn your incentives. That's how you're gonna make your
When
$1,200
he
a
saw on
month.
there $2,400 a month, he's like, oh yeah, we're making that.
And it's possible.
He goes, I will hand out flyers all
But the-
day long, talk to people, I don't care. We are, he said, we are going.
When
to
somebody
make
wants to
it."
sign up and join your team,
He just lost his job, so we're in this.
Heather, when somebody wants to sign up and join your team, don't say, I'm only doing this for a day or two. Sign them up.
I did.
Sign them up. Don't stop. Just sign them up.
Yep.
Just keep it going because the way you're going to earn that $2,400 a month is by growing your team.
Yep.
You know, when people start talking all that crap about pyramid scheme, say, okay, who do you work
That's
for?
my son.
Say, who do you work for? Who do you work for?
He works for the Win as a security.
The Win as a security guard. Okay, so he's got a supervisor who has a supervisor who has a supervisor who has a supervisor. Guess what? It's a business. This is not a brick and mortar business. This is a take it wherever you want to go business. He goes to a brick and mortar business where he works for somebody who gets paid way more than he does for his $15 an hour. You know what I'm saying?
I have something to add. My husband was big on it's a pyramid scheme, it's a pyramid scheme. One day he decided to ask, well, if you sign somebody up, you'll make money. I said, yeah, but I have to make so much money off of that.
That's right.
He said,
That's
what?
right.
I said, yeah, here it is. I have to.
They can
I
pass
sign-
you up too.
If I sign somebody up, I can't make commission off of them unless I sell so much. And he goes, that's interesting.
And that's not, see, because
Yeah.
people are ignorant. They don't understand.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, believe me, there's going to be something in your husband's or your girlfriend's or whoever's mind. It's going to finally click. It took me a while for it to click. And like I said, I thought it was a whole bunch of craziness.
This is a year for my husband.
And I didn't understand it. But once you understand it and you see it's about money. You know, you're going to make your money, but it's more than money. It's more than wax and warm. It's about the relationship that you're going to build and connect with people. And once you do that, you have friendships for life.
I love.
And how many people can say that? I mean, I've been in the military. I was in the military 21 years. How many people do I keep in touch with? How many?
Troy Blasco.
There's one. Out of 21 years in the military, seriously, I keep in touch with, I want to say, Jess could probably answer this question for you, 3 people? 2 people.
You actually
2
talk
people.
to them or just
2
see them
people.
on
There's 2
Facebook?
people that I actually keep in touch with out of 21 years in the military. And how many people have I come across in 21 years in the military? I keep in touch with more people after 4 years of Sensi that are my Sensi family than I did in 21 years in the military. There's one person, John Havrilla, down in Hawaii. I know him for 25 years. That's the only person besides Troy that I keep in touch with. Other than that,
Can I just say something too to what you were saying? Because as far as like the whole pyramid scheme, here, I'll stand up there, you don't have to move it. As far as the whole pyramid scheme, you know, people are always gonna be
weary.
chiming on, you know, on your side, and then there's gonna be people that aren't chiming on your side. And sometimes, and sometimes those people are gonna be like the people that you love a lot. The people in your families, you know, your children, they might be your parents, they might be your spouse, they might be all kinds of people in your life. But what I have found, and I haven't done it for a long time, but in the year and a half, you know, you can either go at it and fight them, or you can just show them. You don't have to sit there and try to convince them. You don't have to sit there and try to, you know, get them. Because have you ever tried to talk to somebody that believes what they believe? Are they ever going to switch over when they believe what they believe? You know what's going to switch them over? Seeing. Seeing is believing. And so you really have to have that vision. That's why they talk about knowing your why, because it's just like in that Benacasa, what she was saying is that, you know, your courage doesn't start until after the fun runs out. So when it's not fun anymore, when it's no longer fun and you're face to face with adversity, that's when you need to know your why. That's when you need to know it. And then it's just that silent partner that kicks in to where you don't have to be convincing anybody of anything, because it's kind of like this. It's like you're not going to be chasing people about joining your team. If they're going to join, they're going to join, right? Most everybody that's in here didn't ever have a gun held to their head to say, you're joining my team. Maybe Jason.
Yeah, there are people out there that they're gonna expect you to fail. You know? And the bottom line, honestly, everything is don't quit. Just keep with the smile. There are gonna be those days where you're gonna be down, you're gonna want to be smiling, and you just call somebody. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's here to pick everybody else up. Just call somebody, you know? Just don't quit. Just honestly, if you wanted to make it, don't quit. Because if you quit, like we said, you're never gonna know. You know, and when the going gets tough, the tough keep going, right? So there's so many expressions crazy cliches we can. Okay, so we ran over as usual, and I just want to thank everybody for coming tonight, and I hope I didn't do too bad for you.
You did awesome.
Fun block the light up. Yeah, you know, she's gonna have me do this more often. And not only that, but every Monday now we started up with the team calls again. Started yesterday, this Monday.
Yesterday?
2 days ago, Monday. You missed the first Monday call. So Jeanette missed the first Monday call. So the second Monday night call, Jeanette's gonna do it because she missed the first Monday night call. But
I will.
But every Monday night we have a team call now, and it's not just going to be Jess. We're going to have multiple speakers, and yes, I'm probably going to be on there one night ranting and raving. So
we're going to get Jason on there.
We're going to get Jason on there also. So, but thank you very much, everybody, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate it. We appreciate you being a part of the team. Thank you. All right, we're going to say goodbye, everybody. Bye. How do we do the dating game, right? What is that?
By the way.